Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jay. I hope everybody is doing well. This is my second inspiration video for the March Crafty Crew kit. It is available on sale until the 22nd, but I decided to grab two sheets from the pattern paper. Um, this is the Fur Babies pattern paper, and then these images are from the Fur Mama Meadow set, and I grabbed s- some sentiments from the other stamp set in the kit. So we're using almost everything in the kit. And I brought in a card base because I thought that would be nice. This is a top folding A2. And I had so much fun with the circles that we were using last time that I thought it would be fun to do something like that again. So I grabbed this, my circle punch again, and I thought it would be fun to punch some holes in one of these and use the rest as a background. I think I'll use the blue because it'll coordinate with the blue. And my punch doesn't have a lot of room on the right-hand side. So what I'm going to do is just sort of line this up and punch it out. And there's not really a right or wrong way to do this. I'm just kind of trying to eyeball the two on this side, and then I'm going to go in and on the other side and just basically keep the margin the same, but try to put this, like line this piece up right in the middle of where we are. And then we have these cool little these three circles essentially. And I'm going to glue the paper down, but leave it a little open so I can tuck my little animals in basically. And then we can decide what we want to do with the sentiment. So, like, we would just sort of let our little rabbit hang out here. And you can have them standing on the edge if you want. That would be a nice way to ground them. Or you can tuck them under. We'll see what we like. I kind of like them standing because of the scale of the images. Just put a little bit on the back. We just want to kind of tack down the areas where we know that we're not going to glue things, but we want to kind of leave some pockets where we can tuck in our critters. And these are non-directional papers, so you can kind of decide how you like them. I typically will go and sort of tap the sides when I'm gluing something like this. And if you do wind up with a little bit of area that didn't line up the way you want, you can always go and go back in and glue it down. So like this piece, well, that's doing pretty well. So I think we're pretty good here. So now we can figure out, I kind of like my rabbit tucked in a little bit like that. I think I like the tucking in. So I'm going to do that with the kitty and with the dog. The dog has some extra spots, and I think that's like super cute. So let us just grab a little more glue and glue these guys down. Said this in the last video, but I love it when Crafty Stamp Co. makes this sort of size stamp because it's really versatile and you can use a lot of them on the same card. And as you might have noticed, these are mostly brown, but they're pretty pink leaning. So that's why I picked the blue here. So I thought it would work really nicely together. And if you wanted to, you could certainly have glued this all to the card base. I wanted a little bit more flexibility. And the bunny's legs are like this. So the bunny's a little uh oh, that's cute. I'm just gonna move the bunny over just so he or she is in the center here. Then we have our cute little guys or girls. Um, I think there's so much going on here. I think we can, I don't know. Let's see. I'm curious if what I can do is, I think I will glue this down to a little more of my cardstock and then cut a border because I always like that. And I think it'll make it stand out because there's a lot of pattern going on here currently, and I would like it if it was a little more visible. So I'm just going to try. and cut around here. You could certainly use a paper trimmer if you wanted this to be super duper exact. I typically am not that super duper exact when it comes to this stuff. And you can see that this bottom, we want to come back in and trim a little bit so that we can. There we go. And that trimmed almost all the bottom off. This does have kind of a hand cut feel based on what we're doing. So I like that. I like that. It looks like a card made, it kind of gives sort of almost a kid look to it, which I like. Um, so let's put this on the base so we can get a sense of where we want to put our sentiment. I'm just going to keep using my wet glue, but you could use adhesive for this as well. And I was really motivated this time around to, at least it's opening the right way. After we glued the other card backwards, this time we will check. But I was really motivated to use my circles because I haven't used circles much on a card. I think the last time I did a card that's really featured circles was for Crafty Stamp Co.'s Valentine's Day release in 2025. So I'm just going to leave this down here. I think with all the pattern, we don't necessarily need any bling. You can certainly add some if you wanted to. And as you see, like there's white on the top here. Like if you shifted your pattern paper up, if you wanted it to be like super matchy matchy, you could do that too, where you'd have more pause. But that is our cute little card. I really like how the animals came out. I like these size stamps too because they're always really quick to color. Um, But let me know. What do you like in terms of these kits, and what is fun for you to color? But that is your card for today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I hope you pick up this kit. If you do, you can always post on my community tab here on YouTube if you make fun stuff and want to show it off to other people. And links below to purchase the Crafty Crew kit. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.